프로그램의 진행을 맡은 세리나 황입니다. Hello everyone, I am Serena Huang. Welcome back to the program. Now we all know that Canada and the United States are both very multicultural countries. However, the way they view multiculturalism and the way they treat multicultural people, it could be seen that it's a little bit different. For example, Canada is considered to have a mosaic, whereas the United States is more of a melting pot. Today we're going to focus on Canada and take a look at what mosaic really means and the way they think of immigration, and a multicultural country. Let's take a look at the video first.
High with the coming, high with the going, moving through the seasons, rising to a new point. Can't stop, can't stop. Coming from nothing, shooting for something, waiting in the water, looking for the ocean. Can't stop, can't stop. Haters don't see her. She's like you. Her lips are saying something like, oh, live more like you. So she says she knows your heartache. So she says she knows your game. But all the time she's coming to conclusions I could never come. So what's left when all is said? In pieces, something to believe in, queen of the eye. Another day with your head to the wall, looking in from the inside. Can't stop. Head of some seed, her lady thinking she's like you. Her lips are saying something like, she says she feels your heartache, so she says she knows your game. But all the time she's coming to conclusions I can never come. So what's left when all is said and done? When all the words have come and gone. When all the lights are on. We'll have closed eyes, we'll stare down the sun.
we just watched a clip about Canada and how Canada embraces people from other countries. Being Canadian isn't about the color of your skin, where you're from, what language you speak, what religion you believe in. Being Canadian is about just your core values. So each person makes a piece of the mosaic. Whereas in the United States, most people consider it a melting pot society where people are more pressured to be more Americanized. So that's the definition of a mosaic society. Okay, let's move on to today's vocabulary expressions. 자, 지식 복화부터 시작하겠습니다. 자, 첫 번째 표현은 백인하고 흑인입니다. So in this video, it talked about how Canadians don't really use white or black or racial slurs related to this. So let's talk a little bit about this. Okay, 백인은 그냥 white person 혹은 그냥 person을 생략을 해서 white라고 해도 됩니다. 자, 흑인도 black person, black. Okay, but many of you are probably wondering, is it racist to call someone black, or is it politically incorrect to call someone white? Well, I think the color of to judge someone by the color of their skin, I think you should try to avoid it. But they are not racial expressions. I can call my friend white or I can call my other friend black. It's completely fine and acceptable. However, if you do want to call someone white, just be careful not to use the word Caucasian. 여러분 아마 백인을 생각을 하면 화이트보다 Caucasian이 왠지 좀 더 고급스럽게 들리고 또 좀 화이트보다는 더 낫다고 생각하는 분들이 있을 거예요. 하지만 Caucasian은 사실 틀린 표현이에요. Caucasian은 사람들이 이 백인을 뜻하면서 쓰지만 그거는 틀린 거예요. 왜냐하면 그 의미는 이 코카서스라는 지역에서 온 사람을 Caucasian이라고 하거든요. 그래서 가능하면 Caucasian은 피하시고 white, black is okay. But instead of talking about someone by the color of their skin, it's better to talk about their heritage, right? So where they're from. 그게 아무래도 white and black보다 더 낫겠죠. 그래서 예를 들어서 미국 흑인은 African American, right? Someone who is living in America, who is American, but their heritage is from Africa. Same goes for anyone else. This would describe me, okay? So I am Korean by blood. My parents are both Korean, but I was born and raised in Canada, so I am Canadian, okay? So this is the way you would call people. 그래서 백인, 흑인 할 때는 white person, black person 하셔도 돼요. 하지만 그것보다 좀 더 그 사람이 어디서 온 거에 대해서 좀 설명하는 게 아무래도 좋겠죠. Let's take a look at a sentence example. 자, 바락 오바마는 미국의 첫 흑인 대통령이다. Barack Obama became the first black president of the United States. But you can also say this. Barack Obama became the first African American president of the United States. So both work. Okay, taking a look at the next expression. 자, 다문화주의입니다. 영어로 어떻게 표현할 수 있을까요? 자, multiculturalism. Multiculturalism. It seems quite long, but if you kind of chunk it into pieces, it's very easy to remember. 자, multi라는 접두사는 many 혹은 multiple 라는 의미를 갖고 있는 접두사고요. culture 여러분 아시죠? 문화. And ism은 무엇의 행동이나 결과를 나타내는 전미사입니다. criticism 이런 거요. 그럴 때 ism이 들어가죠. 그래서 multiculturalism. Okay? Let's take a look at some examples. So multiculturalism. Okay, so the first and last example. 캐나다는 다문화주의를 수용한다. Canada embraces multiculturalism. Canada embraces multiculturalism. Very good. Okay, let's move on to the writing portion of our program today. 자, 첫 번째 theme 한번 볼게요. 160여 개국의 이민자들이 모여 모자이크처럼 한 사회를 이루는 캐나다. Okay? So we're going to make this into a sentence. 자, 이 문장을 쉽게 만들 거면 그냥 캐나다는 어떠한 나라이다. 이렇게 문장을 만들 거예요. 그래서 일단 캐나다부터 시작할게요. 캐나다가 주어져. 자, 160여 개국의 이민자들이 모여. 자, 캐나다는 이런 나라이다. Canada is a country. 한국어에는 안 써져 있지만 저희는 이렇게 문장을 만들 거예요. Canada is a country. 그 다음에 어떤 나라예요? 자, 여기를 이제 이 나라를 꾸며주는 정보를 지금 이제 쓸 겁니다. Where immigrants from 160 countries gather. Okay? So, Canada is a country. 자, 무슨 나라예요? Where immigrants from 160 countries gather. Okay? 자, 160여 개국의 이민자들이 모여. 자, 모여할 때는 gather라고 표현하면 좋습니다. 자, 이루는 to form, 만들어진다라는 말이죠. to form. 모자이크처럼 한 사회를. 이 부분을요, 제가 one mosaic like society라고 했습니다. 자, mosaic 다음에 hyphen like라고 썼는데요. 이거는 무슨 말이냐면 무엇이 같은, 무엇을 비슷한 이런 의미를 가지고 있어요. 그래서 뭐 he's childlike. 아이 같은 사람이야. 뭐 이렇게 할 때는 he's childlike. 그래서 mosaic like, 모자이크 같은 사회다. mosaic like society. 이렇게 표현하시면 됩니다. One mosaic like society. Okay? Very good. Okay, so let's put everything together. 자, Canada is a country. 캐나다는 이런 나라다. Where immigrants from 160 countries gather. 그 다음에 to form one mosaic-like society. 그래서 그렇게 청킹을 하시면 됩니다. Okay? Canada is a country where immigrants from 160 countries gather to form one mosaic-like society. 문장은 길지만 사실 그냥 캐나다는 어떤 나라인지에 대해서 설명을 하는 거예요. 추가적인 정보는 where immigrants from 160 countries gather. Okay? 그리고 이루어진다. to form. 뭐를 이루어져요? one mosaic-like society. 이렇게 이해하시면 됩니다. Okay? So this is another way you can put it. If that sentence was just way too long and you want to simplify it a little bit more, you can start with immigrants. 자, immigrants from 160 countries gather. 자, 이 이민자들은 모인다. To form one mosaic-like society called Canada. 캐나다라고 부른다. 이런 나라를. Okay? So don't be afraid to play around with sentences. Don't think that there's only one way to write sentences. There are many ways to write a sentence. Writing is kind of like an art. Okay? You can write it this way, that way. You can simplify it. You can expand it. So feel free to play around with that and you'll see that your writing will definitely improve. Okay? 그래서 그 전에 나왔던 좀 긴 문장 사용하셔도 되고 아니면 좀 더 짧게 간단하게 쓰시고 싶으시면 이렇게 immigrants부터 시작을 하셔가지고 이런 나라는 캐나다라고 부른다. 이렇게 얘기하셔도 됩니다. 자, 두 번째 theme 한번 볼게요. 자, 세계 최초로 채택한 다문화주의라고 영상에 나왔는데요. 일단 여기에서는 캐나다에서 얘기를 하는 거니까 캐나다에서 집어넣고 이거는 완전한 문장이 아니에요. 그래서 채택한 다문화주의이다 라고 만들어서 그래서 영어로 완전한 문장으로 제가 한번 바꿔볼게요. 자, 뭐뭐이다 할 때는 it is부터 시작을 해야 되겠죠. 그래서 it is 그 다음에 세계 최초로 the world's first country. Okay? 그래서 최초로니까 the는 꼭 넣으셔야 되고요. 여기 world 다음에 comma s 소유격으로 It is the world's first country라고 얘기하셔야 되겠죠? 자, 채택하는 to adopt. Okay, to adopt. You adopt a system or you adopt a philosophy or you can adopt an idea. 그럴 때 adopt 단어를 사용하시면 됩니다. 자, 오늘 배웠던 표현입니다. 다문화주의. Multiculturalism. Multiculturalism. Okay, so let's take a look at the full sentence. Just remember the Korean version is not a complete sentence, okay? But I have made it into a complete sentence in English, okay? So it is the world's first country to adopt multiculturalism. One more time. It is the world's first country to adopt multiculturalism. Okay, very good. So let's put theme 1 and theme 2 together. Just remember, these two themes make up sort of a summary of the video that we watched today. So theme 1, Canada is a country where immigrants from 160 countries gather to form one mosaic-like society. It is the world's first country to adopt multiculturalism. 네, 정말 잘하셨습니다. Let's move on to today's speaking. 자, 오늘 영상에 그 은행 그 정문 앞에 사인이 있었잖아요. 거기에 나왔던 문장인데요. 저희 은행에서는 다양한 언어로 업무를 볼 수 있습니다. 라고 이렇게 영어로 나왔는데요. 이 한글어 부분을 제가 정확히 영어로 이제 번역을 했어요. At our bank, transactions can be made in various languages. 그래서 오늘은요. 저희가 거래, 매매, 그리고 거래하다 이 단어들을 연습을 해볼 겁니다. 자, 거래, 매매는 명사로 transaction. 물론 S이지만 원어민들은 S하고 살짝 Z 발음을 넣거든요. 그래서 transaction. 너무 Z를 세게 하면 또 이상할 수도 있으니까 너무 transaction이라고 하는 것보다 살짝 transaction. 근데 이게 이 S 전에 있는 N 때문에 자연스럽게 S가 Z 발음이 되는 거예요. 그렇게 아시면 됩니다. 일부러 원어민들이 Z 발음을 넣는 것보다는 그냥 자연스럽게 그게 Z 발음으로 되거든요. transaction. Okay? transaction. 그리고 거래하다 할 때는 make a transaction. When you go to a bank, people will ask you, what kind of transaction do you want to make today? Okay? So you can say, I want to withdraw money. 뭐 이렇게요. So transaction. Make a transaction. To make a transaction. Very good. And before you go, let me ask you a few questions to think about. First, what do you think makes a truly multicultural country? Is it the people or is it the policies? Next, what are the impacts of migration? And lastly, what are some benefits to living in a multicultural society? Can you think of some advantages? Okay, that is a wrap for today. Be sure to check out our website at www.ebse.co.kr for more information on our show and if you want to rewatch any episodes. Thank you for joining us and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!